Okay, the toothbrushing lesson, actually the toothbrushing song that we just enacted with Jack, and I just want to go over a few things that are part of the lesson in itself. The lesson is just the song, but the follow-up to this is that you're going to have worksheets like this. Well, it isn't really a worksheet, this is a take-home chart. And there's two different kinds. There's the one with our little character of Suds, and they're little stories. The little stories help the child participate in wanting to be a part of brushing their teeth every day. So when they brush their teeth and wash their hands, then they get to find a tooth here. And the story is that the Tooth Fairy has dropped her bag of teeth and they've fallen into the apples. And the child has to find the teeth and put an X on them, and then they get to mark each time that they have found a tooth, and to collect all of the 70 times in here that they brush their teeth. Now we encourage you to make a printout of this. You can actually do these two back to back if you wanted to, so that you would have 2.5 to 3 months worth of brushing charts. On the one with Suds, he's looking for the toothbrushes that have fallen in the bubbles. And it's the same idea to put an X on it every time and to keep track of the times that they brush their teeth, morning and evening. And so this works out to be almost 3 months worth of brushing and hand washing for the child. But on the back of each of these, we have information that is for the families. And it's different information. We call it the Did You Know? And so it introduces information to the family and to the caretakers of the family. And this one is about germs are everywhere. When someone sneezes without covering the mouth, the germs can land on every available surface. So it talks about germs and how much you need to really do take care of washing your hands as well as brushing your teeth. And this one works more on the germs that are in your mouth. It explains things. If you don't use these, then we encourage you to put a message on the back of the sheets that you're going to be handing out, something about your center, something about your practice. Use this space to inform the caretakers at home. This is very important, that you're using the activity for the child, but you're also giving information into the family. It's very hard to get families to come and be part of demonstrations or to show up for meetings, so this is one of the ways to get information back into the home. As part of this lesson, and these, by the way, are both in English and in Spanish, both of these. As part of this lesson, we also have, you could use the color demonstrations of how to brush your teeth. It gives the step-by-steps of how to actually brush the teeth. While the song is teaching the child, the pictures can be teaching at home. On the back side is about flossing, the proper way to hold, floss, and to use it in the mouth. Please understand that children under the age of 10 do not have the finger dexterity to actually work with the floss. It is very, very necessary that the family help the child. It is also necessary that each person in the family has their own toothbrush. Sharing toothbrushes causes you to have sharing the germs in your mouth to the next person. So if you're coming down with a cold, you're passing the germs on to another person that is using that same toothbrush. And toothbrushes should be used about no longer than 3 months at a time. And so you should have 4 toothbrushes over a year, because actually the bristles do not hold up and you need to change them out. Use them to clean other things in the house. That's what I do. So the color sheets are for your demonstration, but the same sheets are available for taking home in the black and white. And that way your costs go down and your print costs go down. And again, they're available in English and in Spanish. So please use these, and please, I can't encourage you enough to, hand these out to the families or have the children take them home. Both the brushing chart for the children, at the very least, maybe even just use the chart here and how to brush the teeth or how to floss on the back. These are all versatile, and you can use these independently or with each other from downloading on the computer, and that makes it simple for you. In our song, and when you read the lesson, you're going to see that it talks about using not the finger the way I do, but to use a toothbrush. This is the one that comes with your kit. It is a good sized toothbrush. I find it awkward for me. I wrote the songs and I find it awkward for me to use a toothbrush because when I'm saying a dab of toothpaste on your brush, and then I stand up and I start getting really big in my motions, and I encourage you to get super big in your motions, and even your voice gets louder, because that really excites children. They really have a good time if they see that you're being involved. If you're just kind of going back and forth, up and down, they don't get involved either. You can use these. This is a larger size brush. I just want you to know these are available on the internet. We have them at ToothFairyIsland.com, and they're not a whole lot of money. I find really big toothbrushes that the kids really enjoy seeing the big toothbrushes because it's so different than what they have in their own homes. So I encourage you to have fun with the children. Use the song lesson to teach, like I said, the chorus. That's the important part. It teaches them the back and forth, up and down, do some circles, round and round. Not just scrubbing their teeth, but actually moving the brush in the cracks, fronts, backs, and the tongue. All right? Thank you.